On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go one more.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw here, Dalton. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, touchdown number 15 of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. First down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
53. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Shadow.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, team, still. Under 10. Under 10.
Jackson, reload.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Brady. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Devin McCourty brings him down. And now to the air, Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now Dalton. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What we got?
Mixon with a first down carry. He takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards there and a first down.
The tackle made by Stephon Gilmore. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Brady to throw. This is White on the screen. The first down screen pass, good for 5. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. On 2nd down, Michelle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Wait, 20.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check.
All right, here we go.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
13 yards.
Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check it. Alpha.
Switch. Set. Ramp.
Throwing now is Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Mack. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check it, reload. Hey, Haywood.
57. Mike, 57.
450.
Here's Brady. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Should use the mic.
Hey, exit.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Mike 50, Mike 50.
72.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Mike 50.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey.
Let's go. Hey.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
He wasn't ready.
A gain of 16 on the play, but it's 3rd down.
Come on out here. Come get
Jugger, jugger. Hey, box truck, box truck. Here, check it.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now Pollard. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I can't believe they let you play.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Go Bandit.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Push on travel. Regular, regular.
Check 37. Check 37.
Buzz, buzz.
52 yards.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Alert.
Watch Mike, watch Mike.
Here we go, D. Get up.
Hey, orbit. Alpha.
2nd down and goal. Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now, a chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. Passing, it's Dalton. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mike Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
66.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Motion, motion. I got one.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And take it.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, and it's Pollard again. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Move!
Hey, wahoo!
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Yeah, down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Brady's throw there complete.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, Alabama.
Check it back.
Hey, echo.
Brady now to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? You know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Got to love the catch. I think you got to love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now, remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had an opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in. But that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch. Check. Hey, alert 3.
Hey, check.
Again, it's Michel. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
53, land down.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 57's the mark.
Go.
Not today, Ron. Not today. 57's the mark. 57's the mark. Switch.
Rip.
Hey, check.
Hey, Zoo.
57. You must be dreaming.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Motion. Bumps out the helmet. Here we go. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Go bandit. Hey. High 7.
I got it. 57. Mike 57. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Alert.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, Alabama.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait.
I'm coming up to you.
Here we go. Can. Hey. Smooth. Heavy.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Here we go. Check 52.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long. Dalton now to pass. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Brady. To the left side, incomplete for Julian Edelman. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Recon, 152 fighter.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, 66.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, Delta.
Penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Shift. Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Wait, 20.
I'm going back to you.
Shadow.
Back to you.
Hey, Alpha. 72.
I got it. Check.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. Brady now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's White. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Wait, that. Right, 80. Regular.
Check 3.
Shoot. Check 4, check 2.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Andrew Billings breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Hey, Haywood! Check it, reload!
Right, check, 59. Blue dance, blue.
Hey, 166!
Brady going to throw. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 5. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Wait, wait, 20!
Line 59.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch the eye. Check motion.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, exit.
Mike 5-9. 3 buzz.
Mike, we hit!
Operating from the gun. Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. Give him 69 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Wait, hop!
52's the mic, boys. 52. I got you, Pop.
They'll give it to Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Back.
Another try for Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Bullock's kick is good, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted,
he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Geno Atkins, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
General West. 450.
To throw, it's Brady. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, that's scared. That's scared. Let's go, Mike 50.
72.
50. Okay, double up. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike 50.
Throwing on third and long. Brady. And that will be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
I got you, baby. I got you. Mike 50, Mike 50. Check.
Sugar. Hey, box truck. Hey, 66.
Mike 50. Pick it up, guys.
Hey, second.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Bengals, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage against New England. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by they sell.
That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round here, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it.